the bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But a bar with me, that's a body bag. Yo, people, we're telling them, Mr. Bearman Line Jazz back again with another reaction. Right now, we've got KSI, Deji, blood. Now, I'm guessing this is about, obviously, what happened the other night, blood. Normally, I'll do these reactions, like, last or whatever. And I'll do, like, my music reactions first. But I had to do this one first, blood. Because, yeah, it was a very big upset. I can't even lie, blood. Like, on the night of the fight, I was watching it with two of my dogs, two of the man, them, shout out Shadrach, shout out DT, fam, and I was confident that I said, like, yo, people keep saying that this guy has natural talent, fam, you know what I'm saying, apparently he's more gifted than KSI, he already had a fight with Jake Paul, then he has another fight, and that he's had time to refine his skills, but he's gonna get this dub, blood, easily, blood, without a doubt, blood, like, I was hella confident, blood, and obviously, we all saw what happened or whatever, blood, not gonna lie, the first red card, though, the first red flag, should I say, blood, was when I watched the weigh-in, blood. I was watching the weigh-in, everyone's looking lean, everyone's looking calm, and Deji comes so kind of big. I'm like, bro, what the f is going on, fam? You know what I'm saying, blood? Like, I don't know if it was tactical. Well, obviously, now it isn't. But during the time before the fight, I was like, I don't know, maybe this is, I don't know, mind games, fam, you know what I'm saying, some tactic, like, I don't know what I go, blood. When obviously we saw what happened at the night, and he said that it was stamina issues or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Like, when he took the knee, I was like, bruv, like, it's got to be something definitive, bruv, to why he took the knee. Like, man's got internal bleeding, one of his organs collapsed. Like, God forbidding it, but I was like, that's how serious it had to have been, blood, for you to take the knee. Then for him to come out and say, oh, my stamina let me down, my guy, not gonna lie. Yeah, it wasn't adapting. It wasn't adapting, blood. You know what I'm saying, blood? Now, when he lost the fight, blood, my friends were going in on him. Like, imagine how, like, Twitter kind of goes in on you when you mess up, blood. You know what I mean? Fat this, BITCH, that. I'm like, fam, it's deep. But it's not that deep. You might need to relax. And they were like, nah, this guy, yeah, nah. But not gonna lie, bro. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I can't lie to you, fam. It was bad, fam. You know what I'm saying? But to say he was the only one that took the loss that night. Yeah, it's all a long thing, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's all a long thing, fam. But let's get into this video, bro. Let's get into this video.
I hope you're okay. Don't let the loss get to you too much. End of the day, you got paid, and you still have millions of people that love you and your videos. So obviously me, like many...
Debatable now. Debatable now. You know what I'm saying? Debatable. Because the thing is, yeah, with Gib, this was kind of like his redemption round. Like, what Gib did in that Jake Paul fight was absolutely ridiculous. I can't lie to you. Let's all be honest. Like, this was his redemption. Like, he needed this. With Deji, obviously, he let himself down in that fight because we all know he could have got the job done the first time when he fought Jake Paul. But it wasn't like, oh my God, boo you, like, oh my, you're a disgrace. It wasn't adapting, fam. This was just supposed to be a fight where he actually shows what he's capable of, fam. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a redemption fight. But then to do what he did, fam, not gonna lie, he took a big L, blood. And the thing is about that night, is that no one was on like a Logan Paul type antics. Like in that, like that night when anyone smelt blood, when someone's opponent was hurt, they knew it, fam, and they acted on it, fam. They took advantage of that, fam. You know what I'm saying? So when Deji went down on one knee, fam, Vinnie Hacker obviously took notice of that, blood. And shout out to Vinnie Hacker, fam. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like a calm guy. He wasn't doing too much talking. He wasn't bragging too much or whatever, blood. But he actually got in there and did his thing, blood, because Deji was giving it to him at one point, fam. And also, where the fuck was the defense, Deji, blood? Like, honestly, blood, man's hand was... I don't know, blood. Like, that was a shambles, bruv. Like, for you to have trained all them months, blood, and then realize that your stamina was poor and let you down on the night of the fight is absolutely ridiculous. Not gonna lie. That was a media excuse, man. Not even gonna lie, bruv. I'm a people person. I don't really like to go in on people like that. But to say that, oh, my stamina let me down, bruv. Like, bruv, in boxing, in sports or whatever, fam, like, you can tell when someone's tired, fam, you know what I'm saying? But you don't go down on one knee, blood, and like, you know what I mean? It's like, Vidal said that he kind of like quit, which is kind of true, blood, because you could see in previous fights when people's staminas were down and that, fam, you see, you know what I mean? You're not blind to it, blood, but the fact that you went down on one knee, bro, like, come on, man, you're doing too much, man. You're doing too much. You never show the opponent your weaknesses, fam, you know what I'm saying? Stay strong throughout, man, but it's what it is.
Many other people over the weekend saw you lose. Now, for me, it was two things. It was very sad, and it was also very disappointing. It was sad because we truly wanted you to win. I can't wait to see Deji win. As long as he trains. If he trains, he'll win. If he doesn't train, he'll get fucking slapped.
And I feel like he didn't. Even though he did say he trained, I feel like he didn't.
Who the fuck is Vinnie Hacker, man? Deji should slap that motherfucker, bro. Should absolutely slap him. And bro, Deji needs to train and slap him so hard, Deji could fight fucking anyone.
Also, bro, furthermore, nah, I feel like Deji did kind of give up, blood, because at the end of the fight, man was in the corner with his just guard up like that, blood. You know what I'm saying? He basically did give up, blood. That's brazen, man. Come on, Deji, man. I don't know, like, come back, bruv, another fight. I want to come back and fight. I'm taking some time off. I don't know if people would want to see that, fam. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you should just, I don't know, work on everything behind the scenes and that, fam, and not really announce anything, blood. You know what I mean? Until, I don't know, maybe like a year's time when you really, like, patterned yourself up, fam. You know
I've watched you for years. We've seen you grow from this little kid playing scary games with me to the adult you've become now. So to see you lose, it really hurt me, man, and I'm sure it hurt many people watching as well.
Bro, I was so confident, man, that he was gonna do it.
Fool me twice.
Exactly.
Shame on me, fam. Now, Deji, I'm gonna talk to you like no one else will around you because I'm your brother. All I want is the best for you. I don't want anything from you. I don't need anything from you. I just want you to do well. I want to help you. Plus, you know, public videos are the only way that get through to you these days since we don't really talk like that anymore. So I'm going to be real with you. Your work ethic is terrible. I am disappointed in your team and the people around you, man. How and why they thought it would be a good idea for you to enter the ring looking like that is beyond me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I don't know why I go on for the camp and that, blood, but that was a major L on Deji's part, fam. Not gonna lie, blood. Like, bro, like going into these fights and that, you shouldn't just be accepting to whatever happens with you. You should want the best for yourself. You should want the best around you and that, fam. So if you know something ain't really going or something ain't really happening and certain things ain't in place like that, you should take the initiative to change that. Because at the end of the day, I don't know who the fuck this guy's coach is and who was coaching him. All I know is Deji, and I know that Deji went in there and took a loss, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anyone behind the scenes except for Deji, so it just looks bad on his part. You should do whatever you can, especially when you're going into the public eye like this, fam. You should do everything you need to, not even to the bro, just to do justice for yourself, furthermore, fam. You should want the best around you, know that you did the best, so that at the end of the day, if you do lose the fight, you know you did everything in your power to win that, blood. And no, you obviously didn't, fam. You obviously didn't, blood.
It was embarrassing. Have they no shame, or are they there just to massage your ego while you're still paying them and giving them clout? For that fight, you weren't fit. You weren't fit enough at all. So why would they allow you to enter the ring unfit like that? Deji, man, how the hell have you managed to look worse in your redemption fight?
That's what I'm saying, but as I said, it wasn't even a redemption fight though, because it's not like he did bad. This was just a fight to me where he was supposed to showcase what he can actually do, because he didn't go in there and did a give type of fight with Jake Paul. You know what I mean? He did a number on Jake Paul, fam. You know what I'm saying? He just couldn't get the job done, fam. You know what I'm saying? But this was just to showcase what he could do, fam. But yeah, man just digressed like yeah, the decline was mad, fam. The decline was mad. There was no defense, fam. You know what I'm saying? Obviously the stamina issues, blood, like bruh.
As if AJ, after losing to Andy Ruiz, decides, oh, let me fight Tommy Fury. And then he loses again.
Didn't Andy Ruiz like hella like didn't get a body transformation as well, blood?
Decides, oh, let me fight Tommy Fury. And then he loses again. Do you know how ridiculous that is? And it's not like as if Tommy Fury just beat him. Tommy Fury annihilated him. Do you know how unbelievable that is? You were in better shape fighting Jake Paul than you were fighting Vinnie Hacker. How can you actually be proud to jump on that scale looking like this? We were all expecting you to show off your abs after all the hard work you've been putting in, because this was your time to prove all the haters wrong after training 5 times a day, and instead we get a junk food figure. And
that's cut. That's cut, blood. That's cut, blood. My stamina is absolutely disgraceful, fam. And to be honest, I don't even know if I properly trained, like, I don't know, like on a KSI level or an Anderson Gibb level, if my stamina would actually increase to where I can last throughout a 90-minute game, bro. Because not gonna lie, blood, yeah, I'll be dying, fam. No cap. I'll be dying, fam. You know what I'm saying? But there's no way this guy was training for five times a week, blood. There's no way. to say that you look like that and your stamina was that bad, I can't believe that, blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you were on, but you definitely weren't on a training thing. I'm sorry to say that.
And fam, you're using the same excuse that you used against Jake. You said that you gassed out in the Jake fight. That's why you lost. So we accepted that and we said, cool, in your next fight, hopefully you gassing out shouldn't be a problem at all. With the fight against Vinnie Hacker, they niced you. They gave you 2-minute rounds and it was only 5 rounds. And somehow you gassed out quicker. It took you only 2 rounds to gas out this time. I mean, please, make it make sense. It's crazy because you are so talented, man. Back in the day, you were so fast and explosive. And yes, you never needed to work hard. You were just naturally good at running and sports or whatever the fuck you wanted to do. But hard work beat...
Man, I never knew that. I guess running all of that. Yeah. With the sports thing. Maybe like the track and field thing, but definitely not the football thing because they just awful at football. No, cat blood, yeah. But I never knew that though. To say that he's naturally gifted at running, sprinting, like mad thing. That's mad though. But why the hell did this guy take the knee when he was gassed out, man? I still don't get that, blood. Like you literally showing to your opponent, yo, I'm finished. So you know what I'm saying, come finish me off basically, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like pause on that, blood. You know, but why would he take the knee, fam? There was multiple people gassed out and you could see it, blood, but you never take the knee, blood. You never, it's like in football, blood, when you hella gassed out, like you never go down and bend over and put your hands on your knees, fam, to show the opponent that, you know what I mean, fam?
And sports or whatever the fuck you wanted to do. But hard work beats talent every single time, Deji. Deji, I'm not talented at all. You are more talented than me. But fuck me, bro. I work way harder than you. And now, you've officially become an easy stepping stone. People would happily fight you now. You're a big credible name to boost an opponent's career. And you're an easy fight. Because we all know your stamina is worse than Snorlax. All you need to do is survive, what, 2 rounds? And then we all know that you're gonna just do the knee for Black Lives Matter and then give up. Fam, you put black people back 100 years with that loss. After that loss, I slept and I had a dream about me being in cornfields. You came out looking like Mike Tyson and ended up looking like Solomon in 12 years.
Oh, that's what he was doing.
You came out.
Oh, I was wondering what the hell that was. I thought he was doing like some cultural Nigerian type thing. So I get it now. He's trying to come out looking like Floyd. And that's the actual towel that Floyd's wearing, by the way. Someone's... I saw a meme saying, blood, when the hotel staff came into Deji's room and saw him cutting holes into the towels. That was just...
looking like Mike Tyson and ended up looking like Solomon in 12 Years a Slave. You came through to the ring wearing a cross, but even Jesus couldn't save you. Jesus helps those that help themselves. And you didn't. You simply did not help yourself at all. You were the only YouTuber to lose in the whole card. We're all looking at you like Meek in this photo. Disappointed. Now, not to take anything away from Vinnie Hacker because clearly that man worked hard. Clearly that man trained and ultimately wanted to win it more than you. He actually took the fight seriously. So congratulations, Vinnie Hacker. But let's be real, Deji. You lost to an anime character. Man came to the ring with a Naruto soundtrack as if this was the season finale. You lost to someone that likes to clean and dance in their spare time. And shout out to Vinnie for being a sportsman after the fight and making sure you were alright. But goddamn, Deji, what?
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't like a Bryce Hall, bro. He seemed like a calm guy still, blood. But that ain't a fucking point, man. Get the job done, man. Oh my days, Deji, man. Like, not gonna lie, blood. Yeah. Yeah, you did so, and he was also representing UK as well. That's the other thing. He was representing UK. Anderson Gibbon in there did a mad thing. Jarvis, obviously, I think he stays in America more times. I don't know for a fact, but I think he does. But he's still UK. He came out, did a job done, bro. Beast mode on that, and you came out. You know what I'm saying, man?
And I don't care if anyone thinks I'm being harsh. I'm your brother.
Okay? Nah, you ain't being harsh, bro. Because to say what he did, bro, nah. Nah, you can't say the guy's being harsh right now, fam. You know
okay, I'm gonna tell you how it is. Because clearly, no one around you cares, else they would never have let you lose like that. They didn't even have time to throw in the towel this time. You just have a bunch of yes men and women all around you that don't challenge anything you say or do. Like, did you even run during the camp? Did you use a treadmill? Did you have a nutritionist? Did you have a physio? Did you have a hard spar? Did you ever lose a spar? Did you do any cardio, or did you just work on the left cross the whole fucking time? And what was your plan B when that failed? I'll tell you what it was. You gave up. Did you honestly take this fight seriously? Vinnie said that he was just doing this fight for the money, but if you were a neutral and you didn't know anything, you would think that you, Deji, were the person doing the fight for the money. You thought you could bully Vinnie. You thought you could intimidate him with your power. You thought you were going to make him give up, but he didn't. Man said, fuck that. I got the Naruto Pain theme tune running through my veins. And he fought back. Vinnie was ready for round 3.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you got to give him credit for, blood. Because Deji was applying pressure, bro. I don't know. What's that fighting style, blood? There's some sort of fighting style where you constantly walk forward, bro, and you don't use any guards or whatever. I don't know if it's like an Asian, Chinese type of style. I don't remember what. But there's a type of fighting style where you no defense and you constantly walk forward, bro, and just apply pressure. That's basically what Deji was doing. But Vinnie, he was taking it, fam. And when he had a chance to capitalize, he did, fam. You know what I mean? So, hey, shout out to him.
While you were busy trying to summon some energy from every black leader with that knee, from Martin Luther King to Malcolm X to Nelson Mandela, you legit had a 1-minute break after a round and said, nah, fuck that.
That's the thing. That is the thing. It wasn't even like he was getting pummeled. It was after the round, the break ended or whatever, blood. They were chilling. The round starts and then he takes the knee. It's not even like he was in the middle of a round or something. Man just had a 50 seconds, a minute, 30 seconds or whatever it was to chill. Round started and he took the knee like, bro, like what? Nah, Deji, man, not gonna lie, bro.
I need more.
Not gonna lie, man.
And then you took a knee. I've never seen that in my life. I couldn't believe it. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you closed up and you gave up. Deji, man. Don't ever box again. Don't ever box again until you work on your cardio. Here's a challenge for you, Dej. Try doing a 10K without stopping. Is that possible? Is that too much to ask? Because maybe then I'll know that you're somewhat serious about working out. Maybe then I'll know you have some self-discipline.
And that's the thing, blood. Like, that's what I was basically saying, blood. Like, just don't fight whatsoever, blood. Like, I don't know, until like a year's time when you know that you've, bruv, you know what I'm saying? Like, you've refined yourself. Take about 10 fights behind closed doors, like serious type of fights. Like a TikTok versus YouTube fight. Do that, but just behind closed doors with no announcement, no cameras. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fight some proper people with proper, like, official boxing match rules, but just behind the scenes. Work on your stamina, all of that. And until you know everything's 110-10, do not come out, because the next time you fight, fam, if it isn't a W, blood, yeah, it's over for you, fam. Not even gonna lie to you, blood. Not even gonna, like, if you come out, blood, like, people are already saying they're done with you, but if you come out and whatever you do is not a W, fam, it's over for you. Not gonna lie, fam. And it's gonna be a very long day for you, fam. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, this is probably taking a big hit in your overall career as well, blood. No cap.
Or some work rate. It's not about what trainer you have, Deji. The problem is you. You don't know hard work if it punched you in the face. And it punched you so many times in the Jake fight. So yeah, I feel sorry for you. I want you to do well, but it really is all on you. Why do you think I'm in the position I'm in today? Why do you think I'm so successful? Because I'm lazy? I'm a black man. I have to work 2, 3, 4 times as hard as a normal person just to gain the same success. Many might call it unfair, but that's just how it is. So deal with it. Don't just fucking complain all the time. Put in that work and win. You can't cheat boxing, Deji, because eventually when you get in that ring, we all find out who really worked the hardest. You said that you trained 5 times a day. Where? In McDonald's. 5 times a day. Looking like this. You're delusional. You want to get out of my shadow? Start putting in that work. It's as simple as that. When you finally figure that out, watch your life change for the better. And yeah, that's it. That's it. It's been your boy KSI, GWT. I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace. He needs to hear this. It's the only way he'll get through his thick skull, man.
And that is it, blood. Let's check out the comments. KSI actually cares about Deji way more than his boxing coaches. Well, obviously, it's his blood, fam. You know what I'm saying? Dej, I trained 5 times a day, his physique, and I took that person. The team gotta push you beyond what you can do. Vidal wasn't afraid to piss KSI off when he was training him. That's facts. That's what I'm saying. Man even punched him in the mouth and that, blood. You know what I'm saying? But that's how much he just didn't give a fuck about his status, about who he was in that, fam. You know what I'm saying? But obviously Vidal also is a boxer and he's he's the realest, fam. You know, he's the realest. He keeps it real, fam. You know what I'm saying? You know what it takes to get in that ring, blood. So he makes sure he did everything he was supposed to. I'll go in a bit, man. In a bit, yeah, in a bit. I need to go inspect that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out KSI. Deji, do better, man. I can't even say shout out Deji, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just do better next time, fam. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, in a bit, man. In a bit.
Bar after bar after bar after bar after bar, I'm too persistent. Whipping comment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. But if a bar with me, that's a body bag. Your mans want smoke, then he leaves with a toe tag. Whole squad hit with a double mag Glock. Got left in the street and the body's getting chucked. Bullets with names and your shit's getting popped. Better be with me and the bag's getting cocked. Still gotta chase the bag, humble. Ain't gotta brag in the league on my own and my stats getting flagged. Hit me for the feet, got verses in stats. Come through like the queen, gotta pay that tax. Premium sir.